Yo, what up, Slick?
Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Detroit Lions. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Bring it back to me. Bring it back to me, baby.
Set 30 base.
Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run. Check 37, check 37.
Get it.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's third down.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me.
Blue draw Corker.
It's just me and you.
From the gun, Costello. Looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 45-yard line.
What's good, bro?
What you doing?
I accepted, but I'm doing something else right now, bro.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it first and 10 at the 45.
Nigga, you sound like my girl. Let me live, bro.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down.
I'll
That's
join
a
you in
face
like an hour.
mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Stidham. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run here with Mack. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Protein, spell, defense.
Now Stidham on 2nd down. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd and goal, Stidham. Buying time to his left. Stidham hit, and he lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
General West.
Don't get nervous.
Operating from the gun, Costello. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
You can't block me. Get it.
From the gun, Costello. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
On the ready. X3. 218. Chop. Let's go.
On 1st down, Costello. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
But no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They begin the drive on the ground with Mack. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
60 Pittsburgh. Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
Now they'll throw it with Stidham. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run with Hines.
Are you?
He's got the first down inside the 10.
Dog,
Another
you don't even know how to
there.
fucking do it. You just literally run backwards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take down one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack.
Fucking trash.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1.
90 Wolf.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Look at that shit. You just run backwards, dude. You
And he goes
suck.
backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Trash ass nigga.
This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it, but he... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Fucking
This
trash.
turns into
You
a
suck.
mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Come get some. Come on. General West. He don't want it.
On 1st and 10, Costello caught by Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Costello, screenplay, Johnson. Bulldozes past him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to the air on second down. Costello. This complete to Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Watch twist, watch twist. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill.
80 weapon.
Watch twist, watch the twist.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, this is Johnson. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second down, Costello. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Costello. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. First down Detroit. 16 yards on the pickup. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Johnson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Johnson on the counter. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Mack. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Be driven.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back to throw. Costello toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Getting chopped up, boy. Getting chopped up because we ain't playing no run D.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we get...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down, Stidham to throw. Looking for Funchess, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, but it'll be 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Operating from the gun, Costello. Jones has it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Keep playing hard.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Here we go. 60 or.
They'll run on first down. Mack. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Set, 8, read. 6-6, pull it high. Get it.
Staying on the ground with Mack. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to go deep for Funchess and unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
60 outlaw. Go.
Throwing on third and long. Costello. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check right. Check 15. Check that.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Rush in. Hey, wahoo. Hey, nice.
On first down, Stidham. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Stidham again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Stidham. Wide open receiver complete. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Mack. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 13-7. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50, 30, 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, an even 90 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Stidham sets to throw on first. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. On 1st down, it's Mack. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Stidham. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Get wide.
Now Johnson. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead. They can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Watch the safety creep. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Big grip. Big grip.
Off the play fake. Here's Stidham. And he comes back with one complete. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run it. It's Mack. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Stidham. He completes this one to Mack. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They'll run on 1st down. Hines. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run it with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Stidham from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2, try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
Set.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 29.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Switch.
80 weapon.
Off the play fake. Costello. Complete to Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Check nickel. Watch safety creeping.
Topper.
58's the mic. It's our time. It's our.
Hey, exit.
Check 31.
Hey.
58's mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
Throwing on first down. Costello. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
He's coming to the Tighten up.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
59. All day, just like that. Share.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Blue draw Corkers.
Hey, 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Watch the run.
Hit it.
On first down, Costello. Oh, no, he lost the
What
football.
the fuck? You're supposed to
Plays
throw
like this
it
when the ball comes
away.
free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Go. Protein spill. Big grip.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. 59. Minus the 59. Get that quarterback. And on. Get ready.
He's back to throw. He completes it to Jones. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Try to get that one to his running back, Marlon Mack. And it's second down. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. Got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. Now after the holding call, here's second and 20. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Stidham. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Stidham going for it on fourth. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. 4th down, here's Stidham. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Intended that time for Cooper.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Take 4, take 4.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
You can't play no run deep.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all the win a close one like this.
Look, you suck.
You know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Detroit, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh, look at that. Look at that pocket presence, boy. Look at him. Look at him. Woo! Damn. Oh, look at that. Look at that pocket presence. Who's open? Who's open? I see him. I see him. This one was a trash ass cheesy blitz. Look at this. Oh, hell no. That's trash. Look at this one though. He really he really thought he was gonna get me on this one. Look. I said, what are you doing, bro? I said, what are you doing, bro? I said, what you doing? Look at that pocket presence, boy. I could have hit my boy out here, but I wasn't really feeling it. Truck. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Hit him with the counter. Oh, look at Tremaine jumping the route, gunning it. This one he threw it right to me. He wasn't even. He's a fucking bum. He thought he was gonna. He thought he was gonna have that one. Look at that pocket presence, boy. Look at. He can't thread it. He can't thread it like Castillo. Look at Castillo blast him. And he caught that inside. Look at that. Ooh. I don't even know who that is. He don't even play. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna back up. Pretty dope. Is that a tight end? What the fuck? Trash. Where's my runs? Oh, look at this one. See what happens when you don't play a run D, when you play pass coverage. That was a kind of weird glitch though right there. I don't know what that was about. Get off me. Get off me, Bobby. Take it to the house. Take it to the house. Hit him, hit him. You thought I was gonna throw it deep that way? Or you stink. And I lobbed it. I said he's open, and then I just lobbed it. What? Easy rack. Easy. And this one was the same one too, I think. Actually this one I just threw it up there and this trash ass DB didn't even do nothing. I said whoop. I said whoop. 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 then he tried to run and get it on me. So, no, son. Not that good. I said, get off me, cuz. Asian animals can't tackle. I said, get off me, cuz. You don't even know how to tackle either. He said, wait. Damn, I didn't throw the ball at all, man. It's crazy. Got 189 yards, man. Sounds like I got broken ribs, man. Whoa! He's out for the rest of the season. Fucking bullshit. That boy need to get player of the week. Wait, let me see that. Did we got that run by Josh Allen? Damn, Deshaun Hand. I probably should have re-signed him, but you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. He's too good, man. 95 strength. He's walking. He's walking. He's walking. I don't want to sign you for 2 years, man. Yeah, you probably, fuck it. Give you a couple more dollars. Suck me, fucking bum. You want $3 million a year? He's pretty dope, though. Let's do one. Let's do... I ain't giving you no big-ass signing bonus, bro. Fuck you. Who? Josh Adams. fucked up. Fuck. Ooh, Tremaine, 19 tackles for loss. Eee, 95 tackles, boy. Boy's on fire. Who got the most? Who got the most solos? My boy Tremaine wrapping shit up. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Damn, he's got 7 interceptions. Oh shit, boy! You got you got 7 interceptions, boy. Damn. You got more than my whole team, cuz. Damn, that's trash. I need a new. Oh, I think my guy comes back next week.